This is Truth Be Told, where we speak facts over feelings. Our channel is not for everybody, but for those that it is for, come on in, let's discuss. Remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Your support means the most. And remember that anything we discuss in this room is for entertainment purposes only. Okay? Now that we've got that out of the way, let's continue. Grand rising, and welcome to Truth Be Told. I am your host, Lady, and today we will be discussing the truth of the American Indians versus Native Americans, because this is a popular topic that's going on today. There are a lot of comments and a lot of people that are not us that are telling us who we are, right? As though, we are just supposed to overlook everything that we know to be true simply because, what, 1 million people said it, 2 million people said it, the world said it. Who cares? Here's some truth. Many of us have known for a very long time who we are as a race, our true culture, our true heritage, our true ancestry. Because the lie and the deceit goes so deep, it's so unfathomable for people to really believe or to understand, or for whatever reason laugh at. Right? We've been getting that for years. Let's just start there. We've been getting that for years. So at this point, the laughs and all of that, it's really, we're like, okay, ye who laughs first, see who laughs last at this point, because I'll just put it in these perspectives that I try to, lay out in a comment for a few, right? Imagine a scenario where we as black people tell you all, y'all are Chinese and from China, right? Just an example. You're Chinese and you're from China, right? And we spread that and we spread that like a domino effect. One tell this one and this one tell this one, but you know that you're not from China. You know that you're European from Europe, right? Or even if you're a European from America, which that's not true, you were brought here, but just for sake of argument, right? So let's just say you know for a fact you're European, but you have an abundance of people around you that are telling people you're from China and that you're Chinese. And that lie spreads not just from city to city, but from state to state. And before you know it, all 52 states are saying that you, as a European person, came from China and are Chinese. Here's the logic. You would know that you're not from China and you didn't come and you're not Chinese, right? It don't matter if 1 billion of us said it. You know your ancestry, you know your blood, you know your lineage, and you know none of it about you says that you came from from China, and that you're Chinese, right? But because it didn't have, it then became a domino effect, right? And now everybody's saying, and now it then got so out of control that people are literally rubbing it in your face and laughing at, oh, you're Chinese and you're from China. You're Chinese and you're not from China. No matter how much you say, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Now imagine that lie and domino effect spreading 100+ years. And people have all those 100+ years told you or told other people that you're Chinese. Part 2 continuation from the previous video. As I was stating, we've written down in the books and spent 100+ years that we've told people, hey, they're Chinese, they're from China, right? But again, you know, your family knows that y'all are not from China, that you're not Chinese, right? Well, now take that knowledge and apply it. Again, apply it to us. Because as unbelievable as this may seem, and y'all may have the question, well, why would they do that? Well, who would go through all of those type of extremes? And what is the reason? What is the reason? The reason is the very thing you see. We are the MERS, originals, American Indians of this land. The MERS and the Moors. The Moors were actually a part of us at one time. We all were one. MERS. Originals. Until part of us wanted to start to intertwine with those that we were teaching, which was the white women. This is one of the many reasons why this happened, okay? And this information it's public knowledge, it's searchable. Do the research, you'll find anything that I say can be verified if you just do the search. I've been searching 15, 20+ years to find this out. So I'm not going to do the work for you. You want to know the truth? Put in the work. We're not going to just offer it simply because you want proof. That's another thing. I'm not in the business of proving nothing to nobody anymore on my land. I'm not black, I'm not Negro, I'm not colored, I'm not mulatto, I'm not Negro. I am a Hebrew Aboriginal Jew, tribe of Judah. And I stand on that. No matter how many of y'all believe it or not. It's not going to change my reality of knowing who I am anymore. And many have woken up. This is the only way that this was able to be accomplished. They didn't take over just simply by themselves because they conquered. That's not how that happened. They needed inside information. You didn't even know our woods, our grounds, to know the ins and outs of them. Without having inside information. Everything is not going to be laid out for you in some book. His story is just what that is. His story, because it ain't mine. And it ain't many of ours. Because the Moors wanted to intertwine with these people, it separated us. And when it did, they gave them the information that they need and the intel that they needed to take over and destroy, rename and reclassify. And though they thought they had destroyed everything, many documents were not destroyed. They were not. So, everybody knows. This is why the world is coming out telling y'all who we are. This is why Putin can open up the vaults over there. It took 7 countries to come against us with the United States to hide this. It wasn't just them. It was our people along with them and some more. That's how they accomplished what they've accomplished. To take over us on our land. Yeah. So whether you want to believe it or not, I mean, you can go and do the research. It's there. But I'm not about to prove anything to anyone, because didn't nobody prove anything to me. Y'all never proved to me that I was from Africa as much as y'all told me that I was and my people were. You never proved it. You just simply told us to go back to a place we've never been. Now, were Africans brought here? Yeah, they absolutely were. But not half as many as you think. We outnumber them 50 times over. But they blended them in, blended all of us in. To say that we all was from Africa, to take over the land. That was a purpose. You bring a few of them here, gather them all together, strip them of their titles, strip them of their land, strip them of their lineage, which is exactly what happened. Unapologetically going forward. I don't care how you feel, because nobody cared about how we felt. Years, decades, millennia. And still, the truth is surfacing in an overwhelming abundance that you cannot deny, no matter how hard you try. Instead of laughing, go do some research. You'll find it. Till next time on Truth Be Told.